Guys, I got to tell you something real quick that is going to shift how you approach women forever. I wish somebody would have told me this years ago before I got sucked into it, because most guys are doing this completely wrong and they don't even realize it. They think ignoring a woman means ghosting her, playing games, all these manipulation tactics. Like, oh, if she doesn't text me for 3 hours, then I'm not going to text her for 3 hours or 6 hours, right? Acting too cool to care. But listen, if you get this right, what I'm going to talk to you about, you flip the script, she starts chasing you, obsessing over you, wanting more of your time and attention. And if you get it wrong, you just look emotionally unavailable, or you look like a dick. Or worse, insecure and passive. So in today's video, I am going to break down the real psychology behind ignoring a woman, what it really means, and why it works only when you do it the right way. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're pushing for that 1K mark, and I'm dropping a new video every single day. So let's get into it. I remember this girl that I met in a friend group, absolutely gorgeous. We had the vibe, we had the connection, and we had a thing for a while. But we hadn't really invested much into each other, and we definitely had a connection, man. It was real. But I was taking on the frame of I'm the prize, which you should think that you're the prize, right? You have to build yourself into the prize, but I was playing it way too cool, and I always waited for her to hit me up before I would hit her up. The advice that I was giving was, yeah, bro, just ignore her. She'll come running back. So I tried it. It didn't work. I pulled back, went completely cold. I thought that I was being high value, and you know what happened? She disappeared completely. No chasing, no curiosity, just gone forever. And I sat there confused as hell, like, wait, I thought this was supposed to work. What happened? But what I didn't understand back then, it was a timing about it. Okay? You can't ignore a woman who's not invested in you yet. You have to give her something to miss. She has to have a taste of you. And it wasn't until later on, after I actually pursued a woman the right way, I built real tension the right way, and then pulled back. Once she's already got an investment, once she already tasted me, right? And that's when I saw how powerful this was. And that's when women started to lean in more, calling more, texting more, wanting to see me. And it wasn't because I was playing in a game or any manipulation tactics. It's because she had something to lose, and she had a FOMO, right? So the first thing you got to understand is timing is everything, my guy. Okay? Now, the issue is most guys, probably yourself, you guys ignore women too early. And the reason why is because you think pulling back creates that tension, or it creates that attraction, I guess, rather, right? But it only works when she's emotionally engaged. So the solution is you have to pursue in the beginning initially. Build that momentum. Yes, that means double texting her in the beginning. Red pill space, everybody's saying don't double text her. Okay, bro. You know how many guys that are trying to get her attention? You have to invest. A woman wants to be pursued. She wants a guy to come to her and worship her and all this stuff. I'm not saying you should worship a woman, but you have to give her attention. You have to pursue her the right way. And double texting is okay in some cases, right? Like, show actual interest. Be warm. Be consistent. That's how she feels safe enough to let her guard down and start to bond with you. And humans are motivated by fear of loss, right? It's that FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And most guys think women fall for potential, but people fight harder not to lose what they already have. This is basic human psychology. We don't want to lose something that we value, especially someone who makes us feel seen and desired. So once she's had a taste of your energy, once she's had your attention, your presence, Then you pull back. That's when she starts wondering, well, why hasn't he texted me back? Is he losing interest? Is he talking to someone else? Because it's not about being manipulative and playing games and all these pickup artist tactics. It's about becoming scarce. And she has to have FOMO. And that's when she realizes your attention is valuable once you pull back, once you've already started to bond with her and give her a taste of what you're all about. Now, how do you properly pull back? Okay. Most guys try to ignore her by being cold or silent completely. You can't do that. You can't come off as fake or insecure, right? You don't try to ignore her. That's the solution. That's the answer right there. You simply shift your energy back to yourself. Start pouring into your goals, your business, school, your gym routine, your body, your mission. And guess what happens? Naturally, you'll be less available. When your time and your energy is occupied by other things, you're not thinking, oh my gosh, it's been, I'm waiting 2 hours to text her now. Now I'll text her. Wait a second, let me schedule a text message so it's just at the right time. Like, bro, if you're so busy and have your energy in other places on your path, on your own personal growth, then you won't be thinking about this stuff. And what happens? Naturally, your text will slow down and she'll feel that shift. Every time I stopped chasing women and I locked into my own mission and my lifestyle, and I filled my time with other things, the women will come back stronger to you. They feel the void. And they don't like that. That the drop in validation that you might give, right? And what happened is suddenly I was the one they were texting good morning to. So, yeah, let me know right now if you felt this before, man. If you have tried ignoring a woman and it's backfired on you, let me know. Drop a comment below. If you've ever tried to pull back and it's like backfired. I try to read all these comments and reply when I can, but the thing is that, bro, you can't play these games. Don't listen to these dating coaches and all these manipulation tactics. Just be real, right? A lot of guys, hear some of this advice out there and they go full manipulator mode. Waiting 6 hours to text back and leaving her on red just to prove a point. But you know what it is? I can tell you what it is. It's insecurity masked as a high value. You guys are trying to fake your way to success, right? But you don't need to force scarcity. Just be the man who's busy building his life. You're not ignoring her to get a reaction. You're just simply prioritizing your life. And I can tell you right now, when I stopped caring about winning with women and started caring about winning in life, everything changed. And the same will for you. My energy shifted. My frame was locked in. And they can feel that I didn't need them. Which, ironically, it made them want me even more. You have to be the driven guy in your life she can't ignore. Women get turned off when they sense that you're, sitting around just waiting on their text. So you must live a life that demands your attention. Build your own life. Be on a mission. Have a calendar that's full because you're creating, you're building, you're grinding, you're getting after it. You're chasing excellence as a man. And a woman wants to be a part of your life. She wants to be a part of that guy's world because he's on his own adventure. It's not the guy that's checking his phone every 10 minutes, hoping that she replies. That's not how it works. You have to understand, bro, that your energy becomes magnetic when you're grounded in your purpose in life. she's not just chasing your attention anymore. She's chasing the man that you're becoming. So imagine this. You're not chasing women anymore. You're chasing greatness. You're chasing excellence. And because of that, they start chasing you as a byproduct. You're not texting 24/7. You're not wondering, if she likes you. You know you're the prize because you built yourself into that man. You are him. You're present. You're grounded. And you are on your path, my man. And any woman who joins you knows she's joining something powerful. And women can see potential as well, even if you're not where you want to be in your life ultimately. Well, we never are, right? Because the bar is always raising. We have high standards for ourselves. We're always leveling up and chasing after excellence. But you don't have to be making multiple six figures or be a millionaire and have a perfect six-pack and all this bullshit. But if you're ambitious, women see potential. They see that you're driven, that you're living a life of purpose, that you're continuously leveling up in your life, and they want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of an adventure. And that's the kind of energy that makes her want you. That's how you stop being just another guy, just being forgettable. All right? So hope that helped, man, because I know this wrecked me for years, and I wish someone had told me this earlier, but it is what it is, and as long as we're learning, we're good, and we're growing. If you're not subscribed yet, bro, I don't know why you're not. Right now, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like the video. You guys like, subscribe, push this content to your friends, people that you think would help, because the channel is growing at a steady pace, and I want to help as many people as I possibly can. All right. And look, if you need some help in your fitness, in your dating life, whatever, man, like, shoot me an email. My email is in the video description. It's also in my bio. We can set up a one-to-one call if you need some help with discipline. Look, I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years in combat. I've been depressed. I've struggled with anxiety. I struggled with substance abuse. I've struggled with women in the past, and I've learned a lot. So shoot me an email, and we can set up a call. Catch you guys later.